Hello, everyone. Just going to wait a few moments for everyone to join in because you might be a little bit confused by my title. You might be a little bit confused by my title, so I'm going to explain. Hello, Kijo. So I'm going to explain. Don't you worry. I'm going to explain myself. I am going to explain myself. Hello. Sorry I'm late tonight, but tomorrow is Rob's first day back to school. So we watched a movie tonight because he's going back to school. So I said, let's watch a movie. We haven't watched a movie in a while, and we watched a scary movie, which was actually pretty good. Just came out today. So we watched a movie, and now he's getting ready for school, and so now I can get to work. So here we are. So you guys may know or may not know, but we have the pleasure of teaming up with our friends at Winnie and Walter this year. So Winnie and Walter is an amazing stamp company. They have stamps, they have dies, they have all sorts of really cool stuff, and they sent me a package of some goodies, and I was going to make some different projects, and I was going to post them, and I was going to do blog posts and so on and so forth. But the way that I work, and I know that a lot of you guys know this, is I like to do things very naturally. So I like to kind of build things and create things. Sorry, I had to take a sip of my drink. I like to create things pretty naturally, if that makes sense. So I thought, I've had a chance to take a look at the items that were sent to me, and I kept thinking to myself, let's just roll the camera. Oh, good. Yes, you'll get your stuff in time, Rose. It should have shipped. It should have shipped today. If it doesn't, it'll ship tomorrow. And you should definitely get it in time. Definitely get it in time. So I was so excited to get the goodies that I got. And I, just wanted to kind of, be loosey-goosey and, kind of fly by the seat of our pants and have fun. So do you guys want to see what, everybody's sort of like, award-winning banana nut bread? Awesome. So do you guys want to see what they sent me? And then we can maybe make a card. We can maybe make a card. So let's take a look. Let's take a look. Okay, is there anything else? Oh, Okay. Okay, that was just a piece of twine. Don't mind me. All right, so it looks like. Oh, first, here's a nice little note because we're so thrilled to see. Well, thank you, Shay, if you're watching this live video or watching this in the future. Thank you to Shay who packed the order. Thank you very much, Shay. So we got a party theme here, and I did get a chance to pick the items in which they were sending to me. The only thing that's a little bit different is hold on, the cord. Where, real professional. Hold on. The cord just, our lives. The cord just flew across the room. So the items, and if you guys see paint on my fingers, you're going to see something spooky that we're doing to the Brutus Monroe windows. Me and, or Courtney and I were painting some things today. So you'll see that soon. So the only thing that I didn't pick were these balloons, which I'm really excited that I got these ones instead, because I did pick some balloon dies, but they didn't have the ones that I chose in stock. So they sent me these big round bulbous ones, and I'm actually really excited about those. So we're going to use those tonight. And then this party die, which I chose as well. Hello, Monique. And then this big Gigunda stamp set. This is a 6x8 6x8 stamp set. Sorry, I was reading their instructions and I thought that was hilarious. Staining equals no problem. Direct sunlight and extreme temperatures equals big problem. That is so true. So yeah, so I got this big set here, And then it looks like this is a little gift, which I want to, okay, so this is, so it's like a little heart set. And I didn't bring home my snippers. This is my only conundrum with dies like this, is that you have to snip them apart. So these ones are a little tricky if you don't have your snips. Now, Courtney and I today, because it was just Courtney and I all by ourselves, today at work, we snipped these at work. You should have seen us looking for snips that were small enough for us to to cut these pieces out. We found them, but we weren't able to find one small enough to cut out these little balloons. But that's okay, because I don't know that we're going to use these tiny, tiny little balloons. But yeah, we were able to snip them today. No, we're not carrying it, Monique. This is, if you check out the Brutus Monroe blog and the Winnie and Walter blog this week, we teamed up with them and we're using each other's projects. So, yeah. I was thinking about running them through together, but since they're circles, that might be a little bit tricky. That's the only problem. They might be a little tricky because they're circles. So it won't work. I mean, the smaller one will be able to cut out, but the larger one, you'll never be able to cut it out. Never be able to cut it out totally. And then we have this party one. So first things first, the first thing I thought of immediately when I saw these balloons was that I wanted to cut them out of glitter stock. And there's just something about these balloons and glitter stock that I just think would be so, so cool. There's also these stitched circles that came with the set. So I think we're going to do some stitched circles out of the glitter stock as well. So we'll do the big balloons and then some of the circles out of that. And then it comes with, I believe, now I don't know because I have to look on the website. I believe these little parts in the center are supposed to be reflections that you use for the balloon. I could be incorrect. I don't know. I did not look at it on the website. I will have all of this linked below, though, once the video is done being live. But I think those are supposed to be little reflections. I don't know. And then Cricket's birthday for the maker. And you're making balloons. I love it. Yeah, I'm not as influential, I guess you could say, when it comes to Cricut anymore. I mean, I would love to still do stuff with Cricut. I guess, you know, this is my public statement to you guys. I don't work as closely with Cricut anymore. They've kind of disappeared from my radar. I don't know why. I have reached out to them multiple times to kind of talk about different things and talk about promos and stuff like that, but to no avail. So I want to say that generally when it comes to a product influencer, and this is me going on the record, when it comes to a product influencer, quote unquote, they don't like for you to be heavily involved with any other brand, if that makes sense. So basically, since I have obviously my own brand, meaning Brutus Monroe, I don't know that they like that, if that makes sense. Oh no, Molly May, it's fine. I mean, we can celebrate the Cricut Maker all day. I promise you, I think it's a great machine. I think Cricut is an awesome company. Do I think that the way that they run the product expert program might not be so hot? Yeah, I will say that publicly, that there are there's some wonkiness when it comes to the product expert program. Not that I dislike any of the product experts. I did not say that. I love them all dearly, but it's definitely something that could use some work. Is all I'll say is that product expert program. And that's from someone that was a product expert when product experts were developed, if that makes sense. So it's definitely an interesting thing, but enough about them. Let's talk about Winnie and Walter. Hello, Dee. So let's grab ourselves some of our beautiful Brutus Monroe glitter stock. And I guess I don't really have to be that sad about not being, you know, the within the product expert program anymore for Cricut, because look at all of my beautiful glitter stock, and it's I guess it's much more uplifting and a little bit more satisfying to talk about my products than it would be to be trying to push someone else's products. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? But when we do these collabs, for instance, with Winnie and Walter, we do those collabs because we are so excited, so excited to use products that are within our same genre, so to speak. So I'm excited, so excited to use these products from Winnie and Walter. And yeah, I think that it's a lot more. Really and truly, I think it's a lot of. I just don't know that I just don't know that I would have time. And I think they see that too. Do you know what I mean? I think they know that I probably wouldn't have time to devote 100% to, because I used to devote, I mean, if you guys were with me from the very beginning, site, and if so, can we make it public? Yes, Rose, you can actually share your wish list from the Brutus and Row website. You sure can. And like I said, if you guys were with me from the beginning, you probably know that I used to be 100% Cricut. 100%. 100%. That was all I did before I had Brutus and Row. That was all I had. But now it's a little different because we have a lot of products, a lot of products at Brutus and Row, and I have plenty to talk about without worrying about stuff like that. So here are. Well, thank you, Kim. Well, yeah, we're gonna be. Well, don't worry. You'll still see me. You'll still see me talking about Cricut, but it'll be a little bit fewer and far between. I guess what I would say, because all of the products that I have from Cricut now, I purchased. Like I purchased my maker. I purchased my heat. What did they call that thing? The press, heat press. I don't even know what the heck the things are called now. The heat and press or whatever they call it. I have that thing that I bought. So anything Easy Press, that's it. Whew, it wasn't easy to remember, I'll tell you that much. But I bought all of that. So when I use that, that is something that I talk about wholeheartedly because I bought that with my own dinero. Okay, so here is the palette of glitter stock we're going to use tonight. So if you're following along, we're going to be using Snowfall, Sterling, oh goodness, I'm terrible, Mermaid, and I believe that this one is Sapphire. I'm almost 100% certain that this one is Sapphire. So we're going to use all of these, and we're going to cut out some different sizes and different shapes. Yeah, this is one of my favorite color combos, and it's just, I mean, this glitter stock, if you guys have not tried the glitter stock yet, I can't wait to see what you guys do with it, because this glitter stock is one of my favorite things we brought out this year. Absolutely one of my favorite things we brought out this year. So I'm grabbing my Spellbinders Platinum 6. As you guys know, I use this guy a lot now. And let me grab my plates here so that we can get cutting on out. Yeah, it is very wintry, and the funny thing is I didn't even try to make it wintry. So we're gonna go ahead and wait, hold on. Let's see here. Let's stop the presses, Christopher. Oh, well, Kijo. I wish I could say I was sorry, but I just want to say I'm happy that you love the glitter stock and you use it a lot, because it's one of my absolute favorite things that we brought out this year. Absolutely favorite. So let's go ahead and run this guy through. And I've never used one of the Winnie and Walter dies, but I'm sure they work just like the others, and they certainly do. So look at that. Oh my goodness. I love the Gemini. Hands down. I have nothing bad to say about the Gemini. I love mine. I do. And it's funny because we use the Gemini a lot, a ton at Brutus Monroe, especially when we're doing stuff for classes, when we're cutting stuff for classes. Oh my goodness, I'm throwing things across the room. I have a Cuttlebug. I actually have a black Cuttlebug, which I'm hoping that someday, if Cricut ever calls me back, we could have a Christopher Allen black Cuttlebug. Wouldn't that be great? I think that'd be fantastic. Because I have a black Cuttlebug. It's in this room somewhere. But the black Cuttlebug is my favorite. Because we have all these pretty colors. We have plenty of pretty colors. Let's do black and some neutrals and things like that. So here is, oh, hello, Sue. Uh-oh, there's a complaint. What's the complaint? Oh, well, yeah, the Gemini does have a lot of pressure. The Gemini does have a lot of pressure. Okay, so here's 2 balloons. So let's do some circles too, shall we? I didn't even know you were in here, Sue. She snuck right on in. Do you see her? Do you see that? She snuck right on in. Okay, so let's put these to the side. All right, what next? Okay, so let's grab, and we're also going to cut out some other balloons. Thanks, Fatima. These are from our friends at Winnie and Walter, who we're teaming up with this month. Okay. Dawn, what did you ask? You said anyone, and now I'm not sure what you asked. I'm just cutting out glitter stock. There you go. That's Sue's tip. Sue's tip for the night. There you go. I'm so glad she's in here with us to help. My goodness. Christopher, I asked this question last night in the comments of your live because I caught the replay. Oh my goodness, Dawn. How do you get the Halloween box? Okay. So the Halloween box will go live probably the first week of September. Hello, Tracy. The first week of September. We don't have a for sure set date yet, but I can promise you it's coming, around the first week of September. And you'll get it once it goes live. So we'll send an email out. Would you guys like a sneak peek of what the stamp set's going to look like? I don't know how well it's going to show up on the screen, but would you like a sneak peek of what the stamp set's going to look like? I think you guys are really going to love the stamp set. And I love how Sue says yes, because Sue got a sneak peek today. She's so cute. She got a sneak peek today. Okay, so this is what the stamp set looks like. And remember, it's called All Hallows Eve. What is your reason for not ordering bigger sizes of glitter stock? Eventually, Belinda, we're going to have 12 by 12. Eventually, we're going to have 12 by 12. I can tell you that. 8.5 by 11 is an odd size, simply because of the cutting it down. But soon, because if we do 12 by 12, you can cut down full 12 by 6 sheets, and you can pop them in there. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's on my phone, so hopefully you can see it. That is the stamp set for the Halloween box. So you saw it here first, and I'm going to take it away, but it's a whole bunch of little trick-or-treaters. So I think you guys are really, really going to love the trick-or-treaters. And our same illustrator that did our stamp set last year. So all of you guys that hurried up and grabbed you guys hurried up and grabbed those. My goodness, the cat's got my tongue. Oh, you guys hurried up and grabbed this stamp set last night. It's our same illustrator that did this stamp set. So she's always going to do our Halloween stamp sets because she's just I just love her. I just love her. So I can't wait for you guys to be able to get that. So next up, I'm going to cut out a couple more balloons, but I told you I was saving this for a reason. So how great would this look as a balloon? I think it would look pretty spectacular. So let's do the big balloon. And I'm actually going to try to cut as much of this out as I can. This big balloon is actually going to get cut off a little bit on the paper anyway. So I want to get as much of that color in as I can. You'll be able to order the first week of September. Oh, you got the witches. Good. Oh, I love the witches. So for any of you guys that are curious, these are the balloons from Winnie and Walter, and I'm actually using the dies, the balloon dies also from Winnie and Walter. Oh, wait, I just said that. My goodness, I'm trying to read comments and talk at the same time. You guys know that that's not good for me. So I'm cutting out with the dies, and I'm using the tags that we sprayed with surface sprays. Just so you guys know, just so you guys know, these surface sprays will not be available in this configuration anymore. They will not be available in this configuration anymore as a full set. As a full set, they won't be available as a full set anymore after this month. You would have to purchase them individually. So if you want to get the surface sprays that create these really, really awesome, really, really spectacular backgrounds, you're going to have to get them before the month is over. And again, if you guys have seen me use these surface sprays before, they are very simple to do that. Very simple to do that. Very, very simple. Okay, so let's grab now our blue tag. And this is the one that everybody was saying looked like a mermaid tag. I love the witches too. The witches are one of those things that I just can't retire. The class emails are still going out. They're still going out. So if you didn't get it yet, that is normal. That is normal. That is normal if you haven't gotten it yet. That is normal. Okay. So here is another balloon. And let's do a couple more. Because I like to get everything cut out while I'm first, while I have a machine out. I love that tag. We will do sprays tomorrow. Good, do sprays. Do lots of sprays. Oh my goodness, look at what I'm doing. I know. Well, I love that there's a die that matches all of them. I love that there's a die that matches all of them. That's my favorite part. That's my favorite part. That's my favorite part. Is that the die works with all four. I don't know if you guys know that, but the Witch Please die works with all four of them. Oh my goodness, I think these are so cool. You won't need to have anything for class except for the workbook, and there's going to be a couple of things listed that you can have if you want to have them. You don't have to have them, though. You don't have to have them. Oh, good. Okay, and we're also going to use this one that I did that has the foil on it. Remember when we foiled this guy? So we're going to use him too. Because why not, right? Why not? Why not? So let's run this through. Mrs. Whitlock, the email actually was not an error. We found when we were pulling out the rest of the stuff and fulfilling orders today, we found, I want to say six more of them. But the email went out, and within about, oh goodness gracious, I think Courtney said it was within about 6 minutes, they were gone. They were gone. So just so you guys know, I did reorder them. I did reorder them. How can you get your foil to stick to your printed tags? More pressure is most likely what you'll need. More pressure, because that's what we needed when we tested them. But it also depends on the foil too, and which laminator you're using. There's a lot of factors. Guess you could, D. But I need you to do some Galaxy projects for me because so I can see what you do. Oh yeah, we can do that. We can go ahead and put that right on the calendar. But I have good news, guys. I have good news. We are bringing back the Spooky Sentiment stamp set. Okay, so we're bringing back the Spooky Sentiment stamp set. So you all can rest easily. We're bringing it back. We're bringing it back. So I don't know about you, but these kind of look like planets too. Don't those look like planets? I mean, they're about to be balloons on our card, but don't those look like planets? Isn't that cool? I mean, I just got real excited. I just got real excited about those being planets. I never thought about that. I guess now we're going to need to do some planetary stuff. It would make a great mobile. All right, so bear with me one moment here, because I'm going to find myself some paper. And don't worry, I'm going to do another project with these goodies coming up, so don't worry. Hold on. Hey, square pop-ups. Pop-up squares. I lose them every day. I mean, my word. How do I lose my square pop dot things? I mean, I lose them every day. I guess it's because I use them so much that I put them down in different places. I lose them every day. Hi, Adam. I'm actually going to call you after this live, my friend, so we can catch up. Sue, are you still here? Can you tell me how this happens to me all the time? Can you riddle me that? How does this always happen to me? How do I lose those darn... Aha! Found them. Crisis averted. All right, so... no, not yet, because they are... they're a little bit too big for the Brutus Renault envelope, but hopefully very soon we will have a way to fix that. Hopefully we'll have a way to fix that. So they do fit. Well, my goodness gracious. You guys taught me something. You guys taught me something. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right. All right. So for this card, I'm thinking for the background, let's use some... Let me go through my paper stash here. I'm thinking for the background, let's use, because I want more of a muted background, let's use some of the brand new brown butter cardstock. I think the colors will really, oh, the bigger ones. Oh my goodness, hold on. Hold on. Oh my goodness, you are right. You guys just changed my life. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness gracious. Now I could put these in my little container. Oh my goodness, you guys. All right, well, you changed my life. You changed my life. You changed my life, guys. I can't wait. You guys find more stuff to put in those than I do, and believe me, I appreciate that. So, all right, so let's grab our balloons here. What paper do you use with the surface sprays to make those backgrounds? We use the Jumbo Media Tags. The Jumbo Media Tags or the Not Your Mama's cardstock. That's not a silly question. That is a completely normal question. It's either the Not Your Mama's cardstock or the Media Tags. But we do have also the gloss stock. So if you get the Brutus Renault gloss stock, that's another thing we highly, highly suggest using. Because the gloss stock, they are not alcohol-based, Kim, and I have to preface that because it's very, very important that I tell you guys that you cannot use, you do not ever, 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 ever want to put alcohol inks in a spray bottle. So anytime somebody asks that, I always, 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 always want to let you guys know, no. Only because it's very dangerous to put alcohol inks in a spray bottle. Ours are actually chalk-based. It's chalk-based. So that makes it super, 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 super adhere. They adhere really, really well, if that makes sense. I don't know the best way to explain what they do. But that's what makes them kind of pull. And they look like alcohol ink, but you don't have the dangers of alcohol ink because you don't want to spray them, obviously. But look at those balloons. My goodness, I want a balloon like this. And these kind of remind me, you guys, have you ever seen those really cool marbled balloons? I love those marbled balloons. So that's what that kind of reminds me of. But we're going to do it on this background because doesn't it make it fantastic for Canvas Key, Joe? I can't wait till you get your hands on them. So we're going to cut this down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And this is, again, our brand new, oh, and I almost forgot to tell you guys, we have 2 new cardstock colors coming. I can't wait to share that with you. We have 2 new cardstock colors coming. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with a big guy here. And then I think we'll do, well, let's do maybe a little guy behind, well, hold on. Let me figure out this. Let me figure out my plan. Let me figure out my plan here, guys. So I'm thinking we'll do, because I don't want them, because this big balloon is a big balloon. I mean, I don't know if you guys see that, but that is a big balloon. So I'm thinking I kind of want to do something like this, and then maybe another little one in this brighter color here, back behind here, just because I want all of the balloons. And then I'll do some, I don't have a Sharpie here, but I'll do some marking. Yeah, the being permanent is my absolute favorite part. And then there's also, I forgot to mention, there's also in this die set this little bow, and I think we might use the little bow. I think we might use the little bow after all, because we could probably cut this little bow out of glitter stock, and that'll just make the card, don't you think? Winnie Walter is going to see this, and they're going to be like, oh my goodness, Christopher Allen got a hold of our stuff, and he has gone berserk. Although, wait a minute. What if, hold on. I've had an idea. And you guys, anybody that's on my team that's watching right now is cringing, because this is generally at the office or at the studio or the warehouse when I'm like, wait a minute, I have an idea. And they're like, oh no, here he goes. Everybody guard your loins. Everybody guard your loins. Everyone's like, everybody get down. Christopher's got an idea, and things could get crazy. Things could get crazy. Wait a minute. Yeah, I do say that a lot. Things are flying across the room. Oh, of course I won't be able to find what I need to execute my idea. All right, well, this might be a part 2. We might have a part 2, because so if you guys have the stamp set, that we launched, hold on one second. Oh, thank you so much, Adam. Thank you to everyone that's answering questions as I'm trying to pay attention but can't. I have an idea. Hold on. What I need is for someone to come and help me organize my studio. That's what I need to happen. Hold on. Everyone, talk amongst yourselves for a second. I promise I'll be right back with you. This is what happens when we're live, because since we're live, normally what would happen now is if I have what I would consider an idea that I think is a good one, this is when I would edit all of this out. This would all be edited out. You guys would have no idea that I'm rummaging through something right now. You would have no idea. Okay. So, what if, okay, so here's the Thursday we could do it, Heather. I don't think, I would probably lose you in here, to tell you the honest to goodness truth. I'm not even kidding you when I say that I would probably lose you in here. I would lose you in here. I'd have to send a search and rescue. Okay, so, of course, the stamp that I want is now, after I have just found the stamp set, the stamp is not on it, because it's probably on one of my blocks floating around here. But what I was thinking was, how great would it be, and don't worry, I'm still looking for it. Here it is. How great would it be to use the I love you to the moon and back so it's planets, but they're balloons. Planets, but the balloons. Wait a second. Does that make sense to you guys? It makes sense to me. But does that make sense to you guys? I think that's a good idea. I think it's a good idea. I hope you guys think it's a good idea too. I think it's a fun idea. All right, so let's see. So what we'll do is, could probably trade standard for Heather. No, Rob cannot. Rob wants literally, if you could do -10, and I tell this to my team all the time because they used to ask this question, but now they know. If Rob could be -10, -10 of what -10 of wanting to be involved in anything that is crafty, he'd be -20. Which is, I think, why we get along so well. Because if we had to share markers, it wouldn't be a good situation. It wouldn't be a good situation. If we had to share markers, it wouldn't be a good situation. So he is he wants nothing to do with all of this, and I love him for it because it makes things much easier. Because again, like I said, we don't have to share markers. We don't have to share markers, which is the best. Which is the best part, is us not having to share markers. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add on a little bit more adhesive here. And I'm just using some of that Derice adhesive that we talked about last night because it seems to be never ending. I use it a lot when I'm using heavy duty shapes because it holds it down. And this is really thick. Our media tags, if you guys have used our media tags before, they are very thick. So you guys know how it can sometimes be challenging to get them to stick on there just because of the fact that they are such a thick what's the word I'm looking for? I mean, I guess such a thick board, I guess you could say. That's so funny, Kim. I actually love that. That is so funny, Kim. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to attach these two guys together with some tape. We're going to attach some tape onto this guy because we're going to pop both of them up. And I'll show you what I mean in a second here. The fairy stencil, actually, I have good news about the fairy stencil because a lot of you guys have been emailing about it because a lot of you guys ordered it in the pre-order. It shipped today. It shipped today, okay? It shipped today, you guys. Woohoo! There should be a thunderous applause because so many of you guys are waiting for it. It shipped today, which you guys have no idea how happy that makes me. It shipped today, so you guys will be able to get it. If you haven't ordered it already, and if you guys don't know what Fatima is talking about, the fairy stencil, and you guys can still order it. It's just if you guys order it now, you're going to get it almost right away. The fairy stencil is what creates this. It's shipped out to us today. So it'll be to us by Thursday. It takes 2 days because we got a rush ship on it. We got it rush shipped to us so we could get it to you. Because I could not wait one moment longer because I want to talk about it. And I can't talk about it anymore unless we have it because I feel bad. But like I said, it's on its way. It's on its way. Okay, hold on 1 second. Because if you can believe it, in the time that it took me to search, are you guys going to guess what's missing? In literally the time it took, never mind, ignore what I said. Ignore what I said. Don't you worry, Rose, we're working on it. We're working on it with the popularity of the stencil. We're working on it. Now I lost these things again, but I found them. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. I found them. Shh, it's okay. I found them. I found them. You should see, you guys, you should see me at the office. I mean, Heather is constantly, that poor thing. I'm sure she's still here. That poor thing, she is constantly, I'm like, Heather, did you see this? Heather, did you possibly see that? She always knows where it is. She always knows where it is. You know what would be awesome someday is if you did a video tour. Oh, we can do that, Kim. We could do that. I should do a video tour one day of the fulfillment process too. Because I think you guys would like to see that. Right now we're doing some really, really big really, really big distribution orders for Canada. So if we have any Canadian peeps in here with us tonight, you guys will be getting, you guys will have the ability to get some Brutus Monroe products in your area very easily, very soon. Very easily, very soon. Glitter glaze is made in giant vats. It's not super, super interesting because you can't really, we don't show how to, we don't make the base in-house. The base is made for us. So it's just basically mixing the base with the, oh my goodness, could that look any more like, I mean, could this look any more like planets? We won't give away our secrets because the base is not made in-house. So, okay, so let's go ahead and cut this guy down. There we go. Oops, hold on. That's actually, that side's going to have to be done. Well, I guess we can do it like this. I mean, it doesn't get much more looking like planets than this does. Oh, I forgot to make that side pop out. I think that's okay. That's all right, right? That's okay. That's all right. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. All right, so let's peel these pieces off here. And then this guy, actually, I kind of like how that's overflowing on top of that. Do you kind of like that? I think we're going to leave it like that. Oh my goodness, you guys, if you could be at work with us one day, it is a hoot. It is a hoot. I think I'm going to leave the top overflowing like that. I think that's kind of cool. I think that's kind of cool. Oh, good. Yeah, and we have full distribution in Canada now. So if you know someone in Canada, they'll be able to get our products in local stores and stuff there very soon. I think there are some local stores that already have it, but I'm not certain what those stores are. All right, so now I'm going to grab some of the charcoal because, I mean, why not? Some of the charcoal, but I have something very important. And I know I say this to you guys all the time, but if you only listen to me one time tonight, one time, yeah, that would be a good Mickey head. That's right. Now that our circle dies are back in stock, if you only listen to one thing I tell you tonight, it's going to be this. Get yourself, if you don't buy anything Brutus Monroe this week, if you don't buy anything Brutus Monroe from Brutus Monroe this week, except for one thing, get the Easy Cut adhesive. Yeah, but the nice thing about it being sent to Canadian distribution means that you don't have to, we won't ship it to you. You get it directly from Canada. Directly from Canada. So this Easy Cut adhesive, I know I've shown it to you guys before, but I'm going to show it to you again. It is a lifesaver when you're doing small die cuts. So I don't know if you guys saw this. But look at this. Oh my goodness, Kara, please tell Joy if you talk to her. I just saw her message today. I have just been so swamped. I'm so glad that you just said that, Kara. Please tell her that I am so sorry. Because again, I can't guarantee that I'll message her back. I've just been so swamped. There are 5 sheets in a package. 5 sheets in a package. Which, I mean, it goes a long way. I mean, this covers a full sheet of glitter stock. So 5 sheets of glitter stock. Please let her know that, Kara, if you talk to her, because again, like I said, I can't guarantee that I'll remember to message her after this either. I get so crazy sometimes during the day. And if any of you guys ever message me on Facebook or ever message or send me an email, don't think it's that I don't love you, that I have not messaged you back right away. It's just my days are a little bit cuckoo, and Heather can definitely attest to that because she's right there along with me. Right there along with me. Thank you, Kara. Thank you. All right, so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to cut out some of these little bows to put on Oh, all your surfacing shipped today, Tracy. Good. See, I get so excited when good things happen. I get so excited when good things happen. Believe me. Okay, so now I'm gonna pop this guy out. Oh, and my goodness, he popped right out. So we're gonna do this as we go because I don't want to have an oopsie whoopsie. So let's go ahead and, oh my goodness, I think this is gonna be perfect. It is perfect. Oh wait, I think it's supposed to go higher though. What do I know? I should probably look at what their design team has done. Oh, well, I guess it's supposed to go. Whoops. I know I'm not showing you guys what I'm doing because I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. I guess that's the way it's supposed to go. So you can see the little bow there. Okay. So let's do a couple more. We need 2 more. And it's great because it's already stuck. Hi, Joy. It's already stuck. I was just telling Kara to please tell you not to be mad at me. I saw your message today. And it's just been crazy. I apologize. I haven't gotten back to you, but just reach out to Heather at brutusmonroe.com. And she will take care of everything for you. Heather, Joy is going to be sending you an email about it's going to start at I believe 6 o'clock. I have to look at the schedule. I know, Joy, but I just want to, I feel bad. Send a message to Heather at brutusmonroe.com. I'm the first to hear about a class. Oh my goodness, Rosa. I don't know if there's any spots left. Yeah, or Joy, you can call Heather too at extension 22. Heather, your phone is ringing off the hook today. And you can, she'll help you out with everything. We're going to set her up for a wholesale account, Heather, for a wholesale account. Okay. So now we'll place this one on here. Oh my goodness. Look. Okay. Hold on. All right. Okay. Let's get this stuff out of the way. All right. Rosa, the class I think might be sold out. I'm not sure. If anybody wants to take a look, maybe Kara or Heather, see if the simplification of surfaces class is sold out. And if it is, then we do have another class coming up soon. So don't worry. So I think, I don't know, do I want to do the I love you to the moon and back on the inside? Yes, next time. Oh, yes. Kara has been with me since day one. Do you guys know that Kara, I think I've told you guys this before, Kara sent me my very first Cuttlebug machine. She sent me my very first Cuttlebug. I didn't even know what a Cuttlebug was until Kara sent it to me. So isn't that cool? All right, let me grab some Not Your Mamas. Okay, well, actually, let's just use some alabaster, because this is already a pretty heavy duty card. But our alabaster is a really heavy duty anyway. Let me check here. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I'm really liking the way this card is turning out. Look at those balloons that are planets. Not sold out. That means there's one left. Thank you, Barina. Barina is a lovely, lovely young lady that's on our inspiration team. Yeah, and isn't it so crazy that I'm in New York City like 8 times a year and I haven't seen Kara there yet? I know, it's terrible. Okay, so 4 1/4 down the center will make us a card base. You will get an email. If you haven't gotten the email yet, you will get it by Saturday. But all of the kits have shipped. You guys should have gotten. I think it's not the class isn't sold out because we added a couple to it yesterday. Plus, I think that she might have added 1 or 2 today too because she found more kits. No. I just make sure that I'm at class. That's all I know. I just make sure that I'm there. I'm just going to make sure that I'm there. I'm just going to make sure that I'm there. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop the liner piece off. Okay. I am just a big teddy bear. It's very true. Joy met me at CHA, was it last year? 2 years ago. 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop off all of these tape pieces. It's getting chilly in Pittsburgh, I'll tell you that much. I'm getting excited for the fall. It's getting chilly in Pittsburgh, I'll tell you that much. I'm getting excited for the fall. Oh, both. This year was so crazy. I don't even remember seeing myself. To tell you the honest goodness truth, this year was crazy. Okay, so there is, oh my goodness, I love this. How fun is that card? Oh my goodness. How cool is that? I can't wait to meet you and your wife, Rose. Where are y'all from? Where are you guys from? Because I would love to meet you guys someday. I can't wait to meet you at MetaCon D. I can't wait to meet you there. I'm so excited for MetaCon. I think I'm driving there. I'm pretty sure I'm driving there because I don't know if you guys, let me get your guys' opinion. Let me get your guys' opinion. So MetaCon is in Tennessee. I'm in Pittsburgh. So it's a 7-hour drive. It's a 7-hour drive. But to take a plane, it's a 2.5-hour flight, but there are no straight flights. So pretty much every flight has a 3-hour layover. So I know we met Robin. So, I mean, I feel like I should just drive because I can go at my own pace. Like Christopher Drive, there's no ground transport either. I know, Kim. Like the thing for me, Kim, is like I don't know why I would fly. It's going to take forever for me to get there if I fly. Then I won't have to worry about, you know what I mean? Like I can just drive. I'm sure it's a beautiful drive there. And I mean, I'll just drive, you know? Yes, Adam was with me last year. Adam was with me both years. Adam might have been walking around though. That's what I'm thinking. And then if I want to leave, like I can leave whenever I want to leave. Do you know what I mean? Like I can leave whenever I want to leave. Right by Dollywood. Right by Dollywood. Am I still, can you guys still see me? Can you see me? Can you see me or am I gone? Okay, I'm back. Okay. Yeah, there was something, it's starting to get a little bit stormy here, so I think that might have something to do with it. But yeah, I think I'm just going to drive. Because then I can just, whatever, and then we don't have to ship anything, Heather. That's a big part of it. We don't have to ship anything. We just load everything in the car when I leave. I think it'd be so much easier. Oh, good. You'll have to stop. Okay. Well, I'm going to head off because I still have so many things. My wife would like to meet the man I'm having an affair with. Well, Rob would like to meet the woman I'm having an affair with, Rose, so they can meet each other. Yeah, no crazy airplanes like last time. I think I told you a part of my life. Remember to always create your own ending, but also stay tuned. Check your emails because next Monday you will be getting an email as long as you sign up for the Brutus Monroe emails. Make sure that you sign up for the Brutus Monroe emails at brutusmonroe.com because you're going to be getting an email with all of the information for the anniversary party. The date, just so you guys know, is going to be December 8th. December 8th. So So mark your calendars for December 8th. You're going to get you're going to get information, and we actually have hotels this year. We aren't paying for the hotels, but we have a block of hotels that will shuttle you. Oh, awesome, Trudy! That will shuttle you to the event. So if you want to come the night before, so it makes it a little bit easier, which I think it would be easier for a lot of people. You can. We have a block of hotels that we've reserved. That again, you would obviously, the accommodations would be up to you. Oh, it's your birthday too, Joy. Awesome. But we will shuttle you to and from the hotel. So put that date on your calendar. We would love to see you. But just so you know, there are only 100. I thought it was yours too, Heather. Yes, December 8th. So just know that there are only 100 spots available. Now, 100 spots available. Just so you know, there's 100 spots. So that's it. So once those 100 spots fill up, those 100 spots are gone. We only have room. Well, we have room for technically about 200 people, but we want to be able to spread out. We want to be able to have a really good time. So 100 people is where we're cutting it off. Plus, we have a giant 12-foot Christmas tree. So, it's going to be, if you guys know me, I do it up for the holidays. So it's going to be quite a fun experience. And if you know my mama, she's going to have more food than you can shake your tail at, and you're going to love it. I think it's going to be amazing. So thank you all so, so much. I adore each and every one of you. Thank you for being a part of my life. Remember to be good to one another. And of course, remember to always create your own ending. The event is, drumroll please, $10. $10 is the registration fee. And the only reason that we're doing the $10 registration fee this year is so that we can make sure that people keep their spots. So last year it was free. But this year we're doing a $10 registration fee, and the only reason we're doing that is so that people keep their RSVPs. Like we had a lot of folks that signed up last year and took the spots up, and we had other people that want to register and we couldn't. But it's $10, and if you guys can see the stuff now, Kara was here last year. Kara, well, obviously so was my team last year, but Kara saw what was in those goodie bags. And I'm thinking we're probably going to be able to double those goodie bags this year. So I can't wait until you guys, but we will only have 100 of them. So $10 is literally all it is. And that's just to hold your spot. We're not refunding the $10 or anything like that. But, I found that if you have to spend, pay $10, which again is like nothing, for an event of this size, then you don't have to worry about, you'll RSVP or not RSVP, if that makes sense. It is December 8th. The email is going out on Monday. Yeah, I think we're going to be able to double the capacity of the goodie bags this year. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Hopefully. It'll be going on Monday. So, all right. Thank you all so much for being a part of my life. Like I said, I adore each and every one of you. Thank you. I'm gonna head off because I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. I will be here tomorrow so that we can create again. I'm not sure what we're doing tomorrow because I was going to do this tomorrow. We might do some more Winnie and Walter tomorrow. Yes, Andy, I would love for you to come. Yes, you do have to start talking into a Pittsburgh trip. And we have hotels, Tracy, so it makes it even easier. So thank you all so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your night. I love you all to pieces. And thank you for being a part of my life and hanging out with me tonight. Remember to create your own ending, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.